I go to school in a city, but that's not my city. One is my hometown, the other is not. These two cities are far away from each other. And this is my tale of two cities. I was born in a city in the south of China named Chengdu. My city is so popular that almost everyone knows it. Yes, that's where the recent World University Game took place. In 14 years of my life, Chengdu contains all my memories, from every hot pot I tasted, to every friend I made, and to every rain I experienced. You know, the things you get used to are always the best, of course. But that's exactly what the problem is. And then I transferred from a public school in Chengdu to an international school in Beijing. It's common to not feel adapted to a new environment in a new place, to a new school. It's a brand new life. The transition between languages and the totally different education systems formed an excruciating process for me to overcome. But that's not all. Among all these things, the new social life I faced was actually the biggest issue. That's when I was shocked by the great conflict between different education systems. The academic work was tough, but how come making new friends tend to be the biggest problem I would face? To be honest, as an extrovert, I never thought that this would be the hardest thing to overcome with. Because in my old school, everyone was the same. Same hairstyle, same personality, same position of sitting in their seats. Making friends was just the same as making money. Who got the best grades, who got the most friends. Friendship can be established as simple as breathing. You don't even have to know your classmates' names. Everyone was a number in each class. Fun fact, my numbers were 36 in secondary school and 37 in primary school. But in my new international school, my world has been overthrown completely. The variety of hobbies, the individuality, the passion toward personal interests all dazzled me. I was terrified. What to do? I tried. I chatted with my classmates, trying to let them understand my personal preferences. My schoolmates were already friendly enough to me. They so just nodded and continued doing whatever they were engaged in. I was there, but not really there. Yet I was so upset by their reaction, like, oh my God, why there's no interest showing on their faces since what I was trying to tell was just typical teenager stuff. But in fact, it's not anyone's responsibility to listen to your awful ideas when you literally say something they might not have any background on. What would you do when you have been pushed out of the shade to experience exposure under the great summer sun? Put on sunscreen and sunglasses, of course. I know, even for now, it seems so obvious. The best way to integrate into this new place is to start some new hobbies, talk more, and the most importantly, change my medieval mindset and develop a more independent personality. But I didn't. I'd rather hide under my dogmatic and rigid cognitive framework. I cried on my own. I tried to conceal myself in the school and recalled every night in my dream, one by one, all the merits of Chengdu and my old public school. I began to detest everyone surrounding me and dodge every moment when communication was needed. This only made my relationship with others even worse. It's just not the same feeling when you made an awkward mistake in math class where you say 3 is the answer for 1 + 1. Although that's what I didn't want to admit, I really hope somebody could save me. Beijing is a powerful city. But surrounded by this environment, I stopped and wondered. Is it the ultimate goal of my life to leave a city that made me happy and content, just to seek a more open environment and struggle alone? Our economics teacher once said, when the opportunity cost exceeds the value of our selection, you got a failed investment. I feel lost. Because deep down, my true self was still sitting in the seat in the public school in Chengdu, going through the routines of classes and homework. I was trapped, stuck in the territory of customary, stuck in the girl's past. No one can pull me out because the person who once controlled me is no longer there. Unless that person is me. Finally, I figured it out. The person who I was striving for, to guide me, to rescue me, to pull me out from the mire of memories, is not anyone else but myself. It is me who lived in an unfamiliar world. And the most significantly, it is I who was detached from my previous life in Chengdu, who faced up to the potential challenges in a new and unique environment. I have the abilities to go through the troubled waters independently without always relying on any support from the outside world. The journey would be hard, mixed with tears and blood. But seeing through all the consequences brought my maturity, I came up with the following conclusion. Fear before experiencing life is the most useless feeling of all. Then, what should I do? A journey with 1,000 miles begins with a single step. I believe that many others transfer between schools in different cities, even countries across the whole world. And we are all completing our stories of life during this journey. But the question that lingered in my mind for a long time was, is that really worthy for us to desert what we obtained for what we could potentially reach? What is the actual significance of exposing ourselves to the society at large just to aim for independence? I'm still searching for the answer. However, through my tale between these two cities, between Beijing and Chengdu, somehow I did understand now. And for me today, as I stand here with my newfound courage and independence, I want to say to that 14-year-old child who was once terrified by the city, hey, you overcame. I overcame.